right, so this just brought all the feels for me. Um, Twisted Metal. Yeah, when I was growing up, I used to play this game all the time. I loved it. It brought so much joy, so much entertainment to me. And of course, I was nervous when I heard that they were going to be making a show out of this. It's just like, how could they make a show out of it? Like, what's the deal? But my God, like I don't know what the deal is. In the past couple of years, video game to TV or movie adaptions are just like better than they've ever been. I mean, you have the near masterpiece that was the Last of Us TV show, which is my favorite game, and phenomenal first season. You have the Mario Brothers movie that was solid in my opinion, and it's yeah, Twisted Metal. Look, I'm just gonna say this, all right. And I know people are gonna get upset because I'm saying like, oh my God, I love it more than The Last of Us. But you have to understand, The Last of Us and Twisted Metal are two completely different, uh, shows. Very different. Last of Us is a very serious, very somber show. This is a very wacky, R-rated, uh, futuristic, like Mad Max comedy. Man, I love this show. I love it. I love it. It's easily one of my favorite shows of 2023 and in the past few years. It's so much fun. It exceeded my expectations. When I first started the series, I thought, okay, this is good. It got better and better and better. And Anthony Mackie, I don't know the actress's name, but they're phenomenal together. Great chemistry. But Anthony Mackie, this is my personal favorite performance of his. He is just amazing. He can be charismatic, he can be funny, he can pull off the action scenes. I think he does better here than he did in the Falcon and Winter Soldier series, and even the Marvel movies. I don't know, he found the perfect role for him. Okay, I love how the series gives each character a few moments to shine, but not only to have a funny line here and there, have a cool action set piece, but to actually have a moment where you understand them and you really care about them. Yeah, I there's not a single character that I disliked. Now, I was curious how they were gonna pull off the whole show, because the first game, or the games, um, they're very kind of like, yeah, they have they have story to them, but they're pretty much very simple, very straightforward. And this season kind of just, although it respects the source material, it kind of makes everything that made the game great. It makes it even better. And I'm not gonna ruin anything. No spoilers here, but the way the season ends, I'm just gonna say that you're gonna be left with, okay, this is what it's leading to. This is what the games were. Now the show is getting to what the games were, and it pulls everything off beautifully. Now, is this a perfect series? No, there are a few moments where I thought were a little too cheesy for my taste. There were a few moments where I thought it lost a little momentum, but overall, you know what? I thought it was a not too short, not too long of a series. 10 episodes. Every episode is right around the 30-minute mark, maybe a couple minutes less. And yeah, I loved it. I Man, I can't tell you how much I loved it, and how relieved I am to say that, because I was so nervous about it. Yeah, speaking of the comedy, the humor is just very dark, but it's also very funny. The show is also very violent, very bloody, but not too over the top. And yeah, there are disturbing elements throughout. I give it that. And it's a show that you probably won't want to show your kids. But yeah, I'm super excited for the second season. I I'm dying to see it. I think that Peacock has a big hit on their hands. If they can pull off season two, I guarantee you're gonna have even more people talking about it. I think that the critic ratings is around like the high 70s, but the audience rating is about the mid 90s, which I think is crazy. And you know what? After watching the show, not surprising. But overall, I love this show. Minor complaints here and there, but yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Have you given it a shot? Have you been hesitant? You're like, I don't know if I want to give it a shot. Trust me. Trust me. From episode one, you're gonna be hooked. Okay? And I almost want to bet that like within the first half of the show, you're gonna be like, this is good. But somewhere along the middle, as we get deeper towards the second half, it's gonna hit you that, man, this is a really, really great show. And I'm just gonna say, I've never out of any movie or any show I've ever watched, I've never been emotional about a car. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, I'm not gonna say I cried. Like, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Guys, it's definitely worth checking out. I love this show. I'm giving it a very, very light 9 out of 10. It's on Peacock. Yeah, Peacock, it's worth checking out. Once again, you're going to binge it. It's bingeable. It's more than bingeable. It's great. Very, very light 9 out of 10 for Twisted Metal. Take care.